Good evening and welcome back to another stream of Assassin's Creed Unity as part of our historical order run. And yeah, tonight we're continuing with a lot of the main story. We just finished off a second major kill, which was the King of Beggars. And yeah, we now have gotten a lead about the Silversmith. And yeah, he's gonna be who we try to investigate next. However, we also have a bit of side stuff coming up. We're gonna do the Cult of Baphomet storyline. And if we get through all the main story coming up tonight, then there's gonna be a bunch of side stuff coming up in the year 92. Including the start of the murder mysteries. But yeah, I think today is gonna be, or tonight rather, is gonna be pretty main story heavy. Hello there, Dr. Darling, welcome in. And good evening. Said I wouldn't stream until Friday, spreading misinformation. Well, you know me, I'm fake news. I'm pretty sure I said at the latest I'm going to stream on Friday again. But don't count me on that though, because yeah, I don't remember my exact wording. I think I said at the latest though. Or probably not until. What is this blatant lying? I'm like Ubisoft. It's like, you think this game is coming out? Well, joke's on you. It's not. We actually cancelled it, even though it's already been rated. Hello there, Gislake. Welcome in, dude. And good evening. I've also decided that I will not be doing all of the Nostradamus enigmas in this playthrough. I hadn't really planned to do it as part of a timeline because of course it doesn't really fit into like a particular, you know, historical event, I guess. And we already read up on Nostradamus, who, you know, those words are kind of like based on. And overall, it does have more of like a lore connection. Another reason I thought about was that the placing of database entries can sometimes be like story dependent, or like whatever side quest we're doing. And by doing the Nostradamus enigmas, we basically go to landmarks we might encounter at a later point naturally. So yeah, I feel like we already covered what's kind of like historically relevant about the enigmas, and I've done it like so many times at this point. With the reward also being... Is the dude alright?
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Ah yeah, no worries, dude. S'il vous plaît and whatnot. But yeah, so I think it's just gonna be like an additional time thing, especially with me not fast traveling in this playthrough, so I've decided not to do all the enigmas, which I hadn't planned to begin with, but last stream was kind of like thinking about maybe including them after all. But yeah, won't be doing them, at least not all of them. You know how it is, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown didn't sell 50 million copies with zero marketing in the first week, so why bother? Yeah. Well done, Arno. That was a clean miss. Yeah, that's so a shame that, you know, the Prince of Persia game didn't do better. But yeah, it was probably too expensive, like starting price. And yeah, they didn't really market the game that well. I feel like they've definitely done the game a disservice and the developers because it was a really, really good title actually. Probably one of the best Ubisoft games of the past years that I've played.
Bienvenue, monsieur.
Hello Vaora, welcome in. And yeah, no worries. I hope you have a good trip to the visit, to the vet visit. And yeah, I hope that your cat is doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Alright, so we're gonna start with the Baphomet storyline tonight. Which starts over here.
So they don't owe you anything.
Who needs to pay me with me?
The Cult of Baphomet. To join the Cult of Baphomet, you must steal 2 holy chalices from the Cathedral of Notre Dame and return them to the Baphomet recruiter.
I want to see the Alliance map.
If you wish to join the Cult of Baphomet, you must steal 2 holy chalices from the Cathedral of Notre Dame and bring them to me.
Baphomet is an occult figure of worship, usually depicted with the head of a goat, featuring large horns and sometimes with wings. That would really annoy me. Either put my wings in your picture or don't. Don't just sometimes give me wings. What about my wings is forgettable to you? I've got wings, for goodness sake. You always do the goat set, don't you? Well, give me my bloody wings then. Transcripts of the trials of the Knights Templar seem to indicate that Baphomet may have been worshipped among them, although that is inconclusive. It's possible that the Knights Templar brought these beliefs back with them from their journeys during the Crusades. Hello Vaave, welcome in dude, good evening. And yeah, it's going good. Just getting started with Unity for tonight. Gonna do quite a bit more of the main story. Gonna try to find the Silversmith. And also get the introduction to the JACOBIN club. Hope you had a good day, dude.
Qu'est-ce que
Voilà des ennuis.
La mère se sent mais qu'est-ce qui a fait ce bruit? Ma mère n'a rien à voir là-dedans.
Je ne sais pas.
Aux pauvres travailleurs, assurant le déplacement des ossements de nos ancêtres.
You won't pass me, you Orson! Like to see you try it, Grunt. Allez-vous-en! Nothing. C'est vrai, ce n'est pas une simple option. Les ingénieurs, ils sont les permises. La liberté est à ce prix. Ça caronne de perdre mon temps.
Ma foi, il est impressionnant. Il y a... On devrait m'inquiéter.
Well done. You are now a follower of Baphomet. Come to our ritual. The password is the Father of Understanding.
Of course it bloody is. The Ritual of Baphomet. The secretive, mystical society, the Cult of Baphomet, has historical ties to the Knights Templar. It appears that this cult continues to exist in Paris, celebrating rituals in a secret subterranean shrine located beneath a cemetery. Infiltrate the ritual and eliminate any Templars found there.
Toute cette énergie.
Grands auteurs, témoins privilégiés.
some research. An ancient cult. Right here! It's all there on the table.
A summary of a medieval inquisition into the Templar Order, 1307. Yes, in our profound conviction, the Grand Masters of the Orders of the Templars worship the Baphomet and caused it to be worshipped by either their initiates. Yes, they existed in the past and they may be still in the present. Assemblies which are presided over by this figure with head of gold, seated on a throne and crowned by a flaming torch between its horns. of July. I've questioned some priests who also believe that there still exist followers of Baphomet here on our islet. 31st of August. I seem to discern odd silhouettes in the cemetery. I dared not approach lest I put my life at risk. The 1st of September. I followed what I believed was a member of a cult. He disappeared into a blind alley. The 5th of October. Rumors of one who brings initiates into the order. He's said to haunt taverns and unsavory locals. Assassin's Report. Rumors persist as to the continued existence of a Cult of Baphomet in Paris. I have myself heard references to a secret entry to a shrine located in one of the islet's cemeteries. Some speak as well of a member of a cult who proselytizes in a tavern.
Patience, l'ami. Si tu pars maintenant, tu ne seras point payé. Y as-tu pensé?
BLES Catacombs. The left bank of Paris is built on rich limestone deposits, the stone from which built much of the city. Initially the stone was mined well out from the city proper, but as Paris expanded, it gradually covered even the mined out areas. Since medieval mining involved digging as well down to the stone deposits and then tunneling horizontally until the vein was depleted, the result was a vast, intricate maze of tunnels beneath the streets. A series of building collapses beginning in 1774 proved that the tunnels could no longer be ignored, and in 1782, police lieutenant Perrault de Crosnay decided to act. By which they mean he decided to do something about the situation, not that he decided to put on a small play. Perrault had the quarries within an area of 240 hectares surveyed and registered. He saw the old mine shafts as an opportunity to solve another pressing problem. What to do with the bones of hundreds of thousands of dead people from the Innocents Cemetery, which were so densely packed that they literally spilled out into the basements of adjoining buildings. Sleep well tonight. Thanks to Perrault, 6 million diseases were crammed into the quarries, sometimes 30 meters thick. Among the mortal remains are those of Perrault himself, along with 1,800 victims of the September massacres of 1792. Later architects transformed the caverns into a proper mausoleum, complete with the following epigraph by poet Jacques Delille. Stop. Here lies the empire of death. Bones and skulls were arranged in intricate patterns, and special chambers were set up, museum-like, to display samples of the various types of stone found beneath Paris and the innumerable skeletal deformities to be found among the catacombs' inhabitants. These unusual aesthetics have made the catacombs a popular tourist destination since the early 1800s. Yeah, for sickos. Catacombs? For me? For the couch? Yes. The Couts love catacombs. Like the Cult of Cosmos and the Cult of Baphomet.
Ah, a new initiate. We're using the chalices you stole in tonight's ritual. Enter. Welcome to the Cult of Baphomet.
Je suis partisan de la fraternité, mais qui êtes-vous?
Sisters and brothers of Baphomet, we here dedicate the life of our beloved sister Jeanne to the glory and power of the wisdom of Baphomet.
We stand together in gratitude to you, Jeanne, for your bravery.
I yield this, my body, for the good of my sisters and brothers in Baphomet.
We honor your sacrifice.
You think we mentioned this before, you wish the catacombs were larger, instead they are small separate tunnels. That's true. Yeah, imagine if it was like a, you know, whole like city under the city you could explore. I mean, it's still pretty cool, you know, how much of the catacombs you can have in this game, but yeah, I can definitely tell with Dead Kings that the approach was definitely easier with like a smaller part of a map. Because of Dead Kings it was kind of like connected quite well, right? Like underneath. But yeah, it would have been really cool to have the catacombs fill like, you know, all parts of the city.
Lots of attractive women this year, eh?
These ridiculous masks.
Damn! Someone got Michelle. Oh,
We won't give up! Trigger, die!
Somebody else wants a stomach full of shells? You maybe? Or you? It's kind of funny how these guys are marked as like white targets. He's marked as like a blue target, like an ally. I think he's more like a regular citizen. These guys are like affiliates of the Cult of Baphomet. But not actual Templars, I guess. That is true, yeah, that's another thing, right? Like, the amount of power I would have taken in addition. Like the additional rendering that had to be done. Alright, so much for the side quests here. Time to return to the main story.
What do you say?
Gotta find the Silversmith.
Retenez votre bras, par pitié.
Hey! What are you afraid of?
Run back
I've
the
only
mummy
ever
now,
killed a
Will.
few hundred pellets! Yeah, pillock! Oh!
Malédiction! C'est un cadavre! À l'aide! À l'aide!
Nice. It was a unique item actually that you only get out of that particular chest.
Ils ont déjà vécu trop longtemps! Ça, c'est ils l'ont bastonné sur le bois de moitié.
The Silversmith. Francois Thomas Germain made the weapon that killed Monsieur de la Serre. Track him down and find out what his role is.
Well, that's not suspicious, is it?
Here we have to lockpick doors. And we have to drive Brutes berserk.
Wait a moment! You must tell you read me like a madman! I'll pay you nothing for your lies! That goes back!
What's this? Please, didn't half miss you, did he? Who are you?
Get over here, you runt! I've got a bloody message for you!
Okay, so this is already the door that we're looking for, but I have to lockpick some other doors first.
Straight. some so good a firecracker. Joy. Bloody odd. Was right in front of me.
I was right behind the bastard.
Hello over decks, welcome in, and good day. Welcome back to more of a French Revolution.
Monsieur Germain? The silversmith?
Thank God. They've been holding me for months. Please, get me out of here.
First, I need to know about this.
We've no time. I'll tell you all I know once we're away. But we must leave. Before the guards return.
Fine, let's go.
No! They'll be watching the front entrance. We'll have to go downstairs and across.
Follow me then, and stay quiet.
It's kind of funny how they show him in his, you know, kind of like dress that clearly depicts him as someone who isn't a silversmith, but much more than that. It would have been good if they kind of like went with a silversmith model and changed it to this model once you find out that he's actually the leader of a new branch of Templars. Thank you, Dex. I am. Yeah, making some progress tonight. We finished the Cult of Baphomet side quest line, and now we are, yeah, getting some first contact with the main villain of the game. Also gonna get an introduction to the Jacobin club later. But yeah, going pretty good. I hope you're having a good day so far. And cheers, dude. Thank you for dropping by, even if you're, you know, gone in a few minutes. I hope you had a good work day. Don't know what I'm talking about. This is the typical attire of the era's silversmiths. I know, right? Every silversmith ran around like this. A silversmith and a son of a silversmith, Germain was one of the legends of his trade, but he was doomed to die in obscurity. After an ill-defined scandal, possibly involving a violation of guild laws, he lost his position as a silversmith to the King of France and was kicked out of his accommodation in the Louvre. He employed dozens of workers in a workshop factory that produced thousands of pieces, many of which have since been lost, stolen, or melted down. If that's the kind of scandal I love, it's the ill-defined kind. I've got one. Makes a lovely paperweight. Oh, very nice, Dex. I'm glad to hear that it went by quickly. It's a good workday in my book. Thank you also for the 5 stream streak.
This way. Hold on.
It's kind of funny how the sound is so muffled from the sound, like you barely hear anything.
Keep moving. Yeah, certainly. Hold a moment. Keep moving. Very well. Wait here. This way.
Of course. Keep one eye to the roofs. They often post sentries there as well.
Just how important are you as a prisoner?
That's a legitimate question.
Germain! Change of plans. No need to do anything foolish. Let the silversmith go.
Stay back.
Don't be good. What have I done?
Only what you had to. Come, we must go.
Yes, of course.
Monsieur, soyez le bienvenu.
I wonder why I can't reload my weapon.
Thank you, my friend. You've done me a great service today.
Perhaps you can return the favor.
Yes, of course. May I? I made the first some years ago on a private contract. A man called a Frenier. That seemed an unusual commission. I confess curiosity got the better of me. Recently, I started to look into the Frenier's background, and what I discovered, you wouldn't believe it.
He's a Templar. Is that what you found?
Yes. I believe so. I didn't know how to take it. In any case, I was careless, and the Frenier found out about my schemes. Kept me under house arrest ever since. I do as he bids. Weapons, mostly.
Where can I find him?
Well, Frenier is a very difficult man to pin down. Not long ago, I overheard him talking about protecting the shipments at HALLE. It sounded ominous, whatever he meant. And I ask, Why are you so interested in him?
He killed someone very dear to me. I want to know why.
I see. You have my sympathies.
They will come looking for you again. Make yourself scarce.
Yes, I believe I might.
Not the best advice Arno could have given to his antagonist. Make yourself scarce, so I have actual trouble finding you again.
Bonjour à vous. Sac à vin me fait perdre mon temps. Calme-toi, voyons. Nous allons bien trouver une solution. J'enrage. Hey, citizen, put that away. Hey, come here, you craven bastard.
I put it away, dude. Pretty cool actually how the guards react to you having your weapon drawn. Like they won't straight up attack you. But they're gonna warn you to put it away. Expedition 35 was no Expedition 33, but hey, at least they put up a good fight against the dangerous Nephron, which, well, Expedition 33 actually defeated. Now I can go through all the expeditions with each of a stream streak. Make a reference to what that particular expedition has actually achieved and done. Thank you so much for the 35 stream streak, Arthur. Okay, I wanna change my look a little bit here for the next missions. I don't have that much money, but I don't mind like going with something that's like less expensive. Just wanna like change up the style a little bit. Let's go for the handmade medieval coat here. This coat has been passed down from generation to generation, stretching back to the days of Jacques de Molay. Do I have like a hood? Yeah, that's the handmade medieval hood here to go with it. I can't really afford any of the medieval belts. This one is locked behind the Heads Will Roll mission. This one is locked behind another core mission, the Austrian Conspiracy.
Good riddance.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep the one I currently have then.
You're trash.
Why, oh why do you exist?
Let's go for the tailored medieval breeches. I ask that myself sometimes, why do I exist? I think everyone should ask a question at some point in their life. Other entered lurker mode the moment you enter the stream. Your local hockey team is playing against the city Karlstadt, a very annoying team.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
It's currently 1-1, but with one more period to go, they better focus and take the win, because we don't want the citizens of Karlstadt to feel the satisfaction of beating my team. I don't blame you, dude. Best of luck to your team. Hope they can take the win home. And yeah, it will be good, you know, not to have to suffer the other team's, you know, comments. Hello there, Mr. Godi. Welcome in, dude. All these Bully McGuires and insults. You started a war, and I will fire back.
You're trash.
You're insane, partner.
This is something else.
Your attacks are pathetic. Where did you learn to fight? The brothel?
You bastard.
How'd that
You
get in
little
there?
punk.
Would you rather be roasted or fried
You
in
crazy
oil?
maniac. You sick, cursed fuckout. You ain't so smart, kid.
Or I'll shove my spear so far down your throat, you'll be shitting iron at the gates of Hades!
Okay, that's a tough one to return.
Which part of remove testicles before hanging by the neck until dead appeals to your feeble brain, you idiot?
Okay, these insults are too much for me to take. I give up. You win, Mr. Godi. The other team has been sucking so bad they had to get a new team leader.
Yes, science!
Who's making them lock the hole in, so they're playing much better now than they did before Christmas. That's the other thing, right? Like sometimes a position change or like, yeah, a change of like person can really kickstart quite a bit. Just change the title to Crooked versus Godi. Yeah. Shit and iron at the gates of Hades. That's hands down one of my favorite insults in AC Odyssey. But you only get that if you play as Psycholexius though. Really, Ave? That definitely makes it worse, because then the person's a really good leader and they also understand, you know, your team. That can be tricky to deal with. Okay, and we're having medieval weaponry here. How about we go to something heavy and spiky? I mean, great sword would be fitting. Don't really have enough money for other stuff here. Yeah, let's go for the great sword. This massive weapon is said to be able to cleave through a millstone in one stroke. It's treason then. Ah, very nice, Goody. Glad to hear that you're having a good time with Expedition 33. I had no doubt that you would be enjoying it. Love that AC1 success sound. And we're having a medieval outfit, so that's fitting, isn't it? So how far into Expedition are you at this point, Goody? Like, main story-wise?
That's right. You sell
Expedition mentioned a second time today. It's like a modern day Persona to use, so you're up to finding everything you go flying on apparently. Ah, yeah. S-gear. It's definitely gonna be good, because your S-gear is super useful. Not Arno aura farming. You would never. He has to go find stuff. Yeah. You have to find specific things for him to unlock his abilities. Hello again, Aura. Welcome back. And welcome back as well to your cat. I hope that your cat is doing well.
Citizen.
Citizen. How was Baphomet? Pretty good. I got out my blunderbuss and I just shot all the Templars right in the face. So that's what happened to the Cult of Baphomet. He's doing fine, he just had to get his regular ECG. Gotcha. Glad to hear that your cat is doing good. But it was just like a, you know, routine kind of thing. Oh, really, Goody? You've never really gotten into this game? Maybe you had to play it with friends. Because that makes the game quite a bit fun, I have to say. Just like messing about in the co-op and like open world even. It's got a hard murmur, so they like to keep tabs on it. Ah, yeah. That's understandable. Hello Vermita, welcome in, dude. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. And yeah, I'm doing quite well. Playing a bit more Unity tonight. We're currently in sequence 5. Gonna end that sequence shortly. And yeah, focusing a bit on the main story tonight. There's like a lot of events that happen like back to back historically. Glad to hear that you're doing well, Mita.
All right, Lafreniere. Where are you hiding?
HALLE or BLES? At the end of the 12th century, King Philip August established different markets and fairs in a place called Le Champeau, which later evolved in the Le Hors quarter. However, as the markets grew, the streets around became increasingly congested. Shipping grain through the traffic became complicated and slow. In the 18th century, the city of Paris decided to simplify the grain transport and stocking by building a more easily accessible HALLE or BLES. The land was purchased in 1755, and a ring-shaped structure was built there. Initially roofless, in 1782 a wooden cupola was added to protect the grain from rain and other weather events. It is unbelievable it took that long. Hey, let's store all our grain in this big wide open thing. But should we add a roof to protect our precious stock from the elements, contamination, wildlife and theft? I think we'll be fine, little Jimmy Nerdface. Run along now. After several fires, the building received an iron cupola at the end of the 19th century. It no longer contains grain, but is kept in use as Paris's goods exchange. Another 10-hour shift, but it was chill. That's good to hear, Mita. That, wasn't too stressful if you have to work that long. Hello there, Swell Zomp. Welcome in, dude. And yeah, it's going pretty good. Playing some more Unity. Currently in sequence 5. How are you doing? Hello there, Eline. Welcome in as well. Citizens.
Look what I've got. Is that the 74 Shadow Diff? Just the thing to make guard duty bearable. If the captain sees, then we take it round the back. Anyone asks, we saw an unguarded entrance and decided to plug the gap in security.
Plug a gap in security? I like that.
You can't outrun me.
Could I get 3 pistol kills here, so I'd kind of like trying to get them out of the way early. Also, what is with Arno like constantly getting stuck in the wards? Like right now I can't move him. He doesn't move away from like a cover position. You have to like press into every direction and like high profile for him to actually get out of like being stuck.
That is a distressingly large number of guns. Lafreniere must be planning something big.
Where are we supposed to put all these?
There you are. What the damn body that is? Shit. Huh? What the hell happened to you?
Zombie, you've had an interesting few set of days on a favorite game of yours, Expedition. Even more Expedition mentioned. Yeah, we're kind of like talking about it, since Mr. Cody is also playing it for the first time at the moment. But yeah, how did it go? Did you fight Simon now? Very deaf guard turns his back to the gunshot sound. I mean, that's a natural reaction, isn't it? If I would hear a gunshot sound, I would be going away from a gunshot sound instead of towards it. Maybe that's just me. He's just that sneaky. Down with the snipers. Indeed. Nobody likes snipers.
Whatever he's planning, it's big. And now I know where to find you, Grandmaster. It hardly seems safe just to leave these lying around.
Nom de Dieu! The powder stores! They're going to blow!
No, of course it can't be that easy, can it?
Maybe I should have thought this through.
Hide in plain sight. Right.
I mean, he did, right? He did hide in plain sight. Oh damn, Zomb. Boy, GG Zomb beating the OG Simon. But I didn't even know if it was like a new Simon now. But it seems like some of the new boss fights are really like end game challenges. In terms of like how healthy they are and how much damage they're potentially dealing. But GG's dude on getting it done. Well played. Yeah, alright. Way to go, Arno. Thank you for the lurker meter. Hide in plain smoke. I mean, that might also work. It's the smoke bomb creed. Medici's Tower. This tower is the last vestige of a royal palace built under Catherine de' Medici, great-granddaughter of Lorenzo the Magnificent. Catherine was interested in predictions of the future. She was a patron of Nostradamus and allowed the astronomer Ruggieri to use this tower to observe the heavens from the iron enclosure at the top. We ended his third phase with a counterattack? Holy shit. How much damage are you dealing? It's like too easy. Where's the challenge? Okay, so we're gonna carry on with the main story because the next two main story missions all take place on the same day as the last two missions, like the Silversmith, this mission just now, and the next two all take place on the same day. Which is kind of crazy to think about because isn't that like a next sequence here? I know, this is still part of the same sequence, but even sequence 6, memory 1 is gonna be part of the same day.
Bonjour et bienvenue, monsieur. Peu importe les types qu'ils se donnent, ils n'ont Dieu que pour leurs propres affaires. Do as you're told. Plutôt retardé.
That's what I thought as well, so I was like really happy that there weren't any trophies connected to those additional, you know, Endless Tower bosses, because I thought the base Endless Tower with like 33 battles, which were, you know, decently hard if you weren't like maxed out with everything, which I wasn't. I thought that was like already quite a grindy challenge. And I was just like in the midst of getting that trophy done when we launched the new super bosses, but thankfully that wasn't part of it, of a requirement. I was definitely glad about that, because yeah, some of them are super difficult. The Prophet, the Grand Master of a Paris Rite, Chrétien Lafrenière, is rallying his forces at the last Cimetière des Innocents. Kill him and stop the attack.
You'll be reinforced before the Master arrives. We'll post snipers on the roofs. The instructions are all here. Get to it.
Think we should go with them?
The Master's elite bodyguards? I think they can handle it.
Suppose you're right.
I'd better find myself a place to wait before the rest of them arrive.
It's a pretty important detail, but Arno of course didn't go back to the council to actually talk about having to kill Lafreniere. And that's why it makes sense that it's all taking place on the same day. Because Arno felt there was like a urgency to this, that he didn't have the time to go back and had to kind of like act, you know. Because he believes that Lafreniere is kind of like acting on attacking the Brotherhood. But his intel is, you know, Germain, and he of course is very interested in disbanding the current active Templar Order and ushering in a new dawn of it. But yeah, not good on Arno's part here. You gotta sabotage the alarm bells here.
Seems excessive.
Fighting back, dug in like ticks.
They'd best be dead by the time the Master arrives. I don't want him vulnerable.
I'll knock your brains out! Have you been practicing, Bruiser? Count to 5 yet? Move your ass! You heard me! Don't chase me! Move out!
You came along at just the right time. I'll gather up the others. We'll hold position here. Cover your escape if you need it.
You had it coming. You and all your bloody kind.
A fitting end for you, you bastard. Good riddance.
Okay, let's find some more alarm bells to sabotage. It's kind of crazy the amount of like skeletons that are like amassing here. But yeah, we've read the database entry earlier about the catacombs. This was very common. They're like literally falling into the neighbors' houses.
This shows exactly where Lafreniere will be every step of the way. They couldn't have made it easier if they'd tried.
A map with details of the security arrangements the Templars have made for the meetings.
Got you now.
Whoever built the catacombs was like, surely we won't run out of space. Alas, they did. Especially once the September massacres happened. And they had to find space for an additional 1,800 people or so. Surely this will hold forever. Yeah. Turns out it didn't.
I love it when the target comes to me.
Don't run off! I'm a good guy! Good at smashing, ripping, tearing, and the odd amputation!
The truth is in peril, my brothers. She is beset on all quarters. Jacobins lay her on the rack, cruelly breaking her to their populist agenda. False prophets go among the people.
Lafrenière. Born in 1730 as the third son of a wealthy importer of spices, Chrétien Lafrenière was destined for the church. He studied at the Sorbonne and entered seminary school in 1750, but when his father and elder siblings died in a shipwreck off the coast of Mauritius, he left the seminary to take the reins of his family's business. Most of his income, however, seems to have been spent joining and founding numerous secret societies and fringe religious groups. By the time of revolution, he was living in hiding, likely from creditors. Still, he probably had lots of lovely membership cards and newsletters to read.
Liberty, equality, fraternity. Bastards! Within our own order, false brothers would see us abandon her and throw in with the very forces we strive against. And always, always the assassins lurk in their shadows, watching for signs of weakness. Traitors! Our enemies believe that by taking our weapons, they take our power. I think the friends of truth are not so easily dissuaded. Union, strength, virtue. Ready yourselves, brothers. Tonight, the truth is on our side. Huzzah! Good. The enemy has thwarted us for the last time.
We will not forget. The All-Seer Right is always loyal to the true Templar order.
Bloody hell. Templars. What the hell is going on? Odd. What was that? Up and bloody disappeared, he did.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the way then. Thank you. Because I forgot that you have to do cover kills once he does this round. I'm not too sure if you can do the cover kills.
Gilbert! Shit!
You know, after you killed your targets, so wanted to get it done early here. Let's go back to our hiding spot.
With these weapons, we will forge a glorious new future for the Order.
Ah, gotcha, Dr. Darling. Yeah, maybe you have to get like an extension, right? Like, where's he going? Oh, he's investigating with that body. Never mind. But yeah, there's definitely ways of extending your cable, I guess. Maybe that could be an option. Something weird going on? Nah. The dead bodies are just the usual. It's a classic Thursday night, isn't it?
Then rise, my brother, and be welcome.
You don't trust the man, do you?
Mirabeau is a good man, an honest man.
Mirabeau is a self-aggrandizing drunk.
Do not forget who is Grand Master here, Lafreniere.
Take this to Grand Master de la Serre immediately. Deliver it to him in person.
Yes, Master. Master, we have a problem. Christoph has been feeding information to our enemies. We must assume this location is compromised.
We'll have to move up our timetable. Gather the men. We strike Hotel de Beauvais tonight.
Something's not right.
le bienvenu ici.
There we go. All alarm bells sabotaged and cover codes achieved, plus of course the hiding spot kill. Also got Arno's Taylor code, which I'm gonna go for. I would have to play the food chain here to get that hood. Let's just go with Arno's original hood. Unless... Ah, yeah, so there's no improved Arno hood. Only the master one. Yeah, let's go for the classic OG hood then. You vote for the slutty suit again. Oh yeah. That's the only thing you're coming for, isn't it? To see slutty Arno. I knew it. Now we need a slutty Arno mod for Cyberpunk. Clearly. He got an update here for Lafreniere. He was killed, possibly sacrificed during a satanic black mass in the Cimetière des Innocents in late March of 1791. Assassins 3, Templar 0. Still, you have to admire the Templars' revisionist streak here. If you're not with us, you're a reprobate devil worshipper. History is written by the victors after all, and in this case, the victors are utter bastards. Right, Aura?
Initiate Bishop here. You're in good shape so far. I'd like to give you a little boost. We've made a major breakthrough on our side. Through deep data analysis, we've discovered that the sage we're looking for was a Templar Grandmaster, the same man Arno was hunting. It doesn't get much better than that. There, everything's been updated. Use them wisely. We'll be in touch.
The weight kind of like reset me there. Was like, you can't do combat while we put you in slow motion. Okay, let's have a look at what new skills we can get here. Yeah, we can get the mastery for each weapon type here. To do like charged heavy attacks. We can get the roll recovery, which is very basic, simple, but I actually really like this ability. It makes parkour look more realistic and smooth by being able to do like a dodge roll, or a ground landing roll rather. And it also has a benefit of, you know, you taking less damage from like, you know, a drop like this here. But yeah, double air assassination, definitely getting this one. And then we can also get disguise and the roll recovery here. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Cyberpunk is slutty enough already. Is it though? Can Cyberpunk ever be slutty enough? Have a man be slutty? Exactly. Why are only women allowed to be slutty? Don't we talk about Egalité here in this game? Or is that so-called Egalité? The liberty. So when am I playing Phantom Liberty, hoping it's not the final game in the alternate history marathon? Not the last one, but one of the last ones though. I mean, if we continue with the timeline into the future, then 2077 is gonna be the time I will play Cyberpunk next. Including the Phantom Liberty DLC. But yeah, it's not quite be the last one though. Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West are much later. Phantom Liberty fucked you up emotionally. Did it? I don't know anything about the story, to be honest. Only that it's supposed to be quite good. Neo Berlin, that's a game I 100% have to include, don't I? High quality game right there. The one with the goat party is very slutty. It is. Do you mean the one in Odyssey? With Alcibiades? You could play Warhammer 40k, which takes place around the year 40,000. I mean, yeah, if I find a logical connection to the real world history, then sure. Then it would definitely make sense to include, wouldn't it?
Soyez le bienvenu, monsieur. Mes chevaux, allons! Comment gagner votre...
The goat just likes to watch. It likes to be included at least. As you know, inclusion is very important to Ubisoft. That also goes for goats. The dude here lounging on his couch. Right, yeah, in Unity. With, yeah, Marquis de Sade. Yeah, that's another dude who likes his goats around. believe it or not, this is still the same day as the 3 missions prior, the 31st of March. Which is kind of funny because, you know, the whole thing happened at like night time and it's now like the next morning. So this technically must be like the morning of the 1st of April. But yeah, that's where the next mission will kind of like take us to, though. Like, it kind of like takes place over the next couple of days here. Starting with the 1st of April. The Jacobin Club. Lafreniere's plan involved a midnight raid on L'Hôtel de Beauvoir. Find out what's happening and why Lafreniere wanted to stop it.
"400 armed noblemen, Honoré? If it weren't for General Lafayette..."
Enough! The room is fogged with your bluster! All hot air and no action! Here's a man with good news, I think. Arno, what did you learn from the Silversmith?
Poison. They're catching up.
Germain made that pin, and others like it, for a man named Lafreniere.
Sure.
Certain.
Grandmaster de la Serre spoke highly of his loyalty. Very well. I suppose the course is clear, Arno. Find Monsieur Lafreniere.
I have done so already, monsieur. He is no threat.
What are you saying, Pisspot?
I had a lead on Lafreniere. I followed it, and I killed him.
What the hell were you thinking?
How dare you defy the
The next time you circumvent the council, I'll ring you a new arsehole!
While this council admires your zeal, it is not your place to choose your own targets. You should have reported your findings to us.
Forgive me, Mentor. I believed I had found the man who ordered Monsieur de la Serre's murder. When I discovered further evidence that suggested he was about to strike at the Brotherhood in force, I took action.
Believed? Suggested?
I am no longer certain of Lafreniere's motivations. In his memories, I saw him writing the letter that would have warned Monsieur de la Serre of his betrayal. When he spoke of his impending attack, he mentioned a club in the Marais, not one of our safe houses.
What do you make of this?
I cannot say. I would like to investigate further.
I don't like this. The boy is a gifted assassin, but I fear he's obsessed with a private vendetta. Let another follow this lead.
We don't have time. Whatever Lafreniere was planning, it happens tonight.
He did ask permission this time, Guillaume.
Ah.
Go then. See what you can learn. But no more rash action. Hmm?
Yes, Mentor.
The drama, I know, right? I really like the dynamic with the council and Arno, like the way they kind of like have done it. There's also like, you know, repercussions for Arno dismissing the council, not heeding their advice. Should have spammed the insult sound bit here. It would have been fitting. While Belek says, I rip you a new arsehole. Did I have explained how Arno is able to see memories of his targets? Not really beyond the whole, like, you know, it's like part of his ESO-DNA ego sense. As far as I'm aware, at least. You know, instead of like being able to converse with his targets after the kill, he rather can see into their memories. Yeah. But I guess that's just one of his, you know, unique abilities that he has based on his DNA. But yeah, Arno definitely has some unique abilities, I feel like. Another one, you know, when he's kind of like investigating a location and a target, he can see and observe quite far and very detailed, right? Kind of like observe unique kill opportunities and all that. I feel like that's definitely made out to be something that's inherent to him.
This is the place. What was Lafrenière so interested in?
Get him upstairs, quickly.
Latouche, old friend. You do get about, don't you?
Yeah, I hope we still have another sniper apart from the dude over here. Because I have two Berserk 2 snipers here, which I kind of forgot about. Gotta find another sniper here. Somehow. Is there another one? Kinda seems like there isn't. How far can I go away from the location before I'm actually getting desynchronized? Seems like I can go quite far away here. There's no snipers nearby, though. I'm gonna restart checkpoint here because I saw that objective a bit too late there. La douche, Dr. Darling. That's him. The one and only. Oh, I actually forgot to read up on this database entry. Hotel de Serre. Located on the bank of the River Seine, the Hotel de Serre, along with the Hotel de Cluny, is the last vestige of medieval architecture in Paris, 1475. The hotel was built for the Archbishop of Serre, a character who overshadowed even the Archbishop of Paris. It currently houses the Forney Art Library, thus conferring an altogether literary sheen on what is otherwise a military work of architecture. A cannonball remains lodged in the wards, near the left turret as a sober reminder of the riots of 1830. On a lighter note, the insatiable Queen Margot saw her young lover's throat slit by a jealous suitor in front of its beautiful Gothic gate. A wonderful magical image I'm sure will come back to you this and every Valentine's Day. That is very beautiful, Sean. Thank you for letting us know. Gotta love when a lover gets, killed in broad daylight. Beautiful. Yeah, Sean is having feelings.
Stop there, citizen!
Hold a moment. What's with the donkey body on the road?
Was that a wasp? Felt like
Red.
Oh, red. Red. Ah!
Okay, now we just gotta get those kills from hiding spots done. Rage. Rage.
Back room.
Dunno. And if you're smart, you'll let it lie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that some folk don't like people prying into their affairs. Savvy?
Savvy? I mean, I found him, right? Why is it still not being marked as found?
Hey, who's coming after Jacques? Not hearing things now, am I? Christ! Who's taking us down? You bleeding bastard! Die! Who's kicked the hornet's nest?
Bloody big bang for such a little bomb.
Huh?
Ah, right, you can't assassinate two people from the same hiding spot. Never mind. But yeah, we can get the other one pretty easily in the second level here.
What's all this rubbish then?
Why is this not advancing? Like, I found Latouche. Is the mission like actually stuck or something? Don't tell me I have to redo the entire thing. I think the game is like bugged again or something. Isn't it?
Their level, the monsters who said they were his image.
Okay, never mind. We're good. Just had to get in this room. Kinda forgot. The Jacobin Club. The Society of the Friends of the Constitution, or Jacobin Club, deriving its name from the convent where its members gathered, was one of the most powerful political clubs in France for much of the revolution. With over 7,000 chapters at its height, its membership was estimated at nearly 500,000. The club was initially a gathering place for Breton deputies, but quickly expanded to allow anyone, even civilians and foreign nationals, to join. Sounds pretty exclusive. Despite its later reputation for extremism, the Jacobin Club supported, at least nominally, the monarchy right up to the eve of a republic. The club became radicalized in June of 1791, when many of its more moderate deputies left to form a new club, the Feuillants. The first thing I look for in any club is the ability to pronounce it. Feuillant equals fail, or should that be Feuillol? After the fall of the monarchy, Robespierre rose to prominence within the club, and with his backing, and that of Parisian mob, the Jacobins effectively seized control of the government. They so often make such convincing arguments, the mob, I find. The Jacobins instituted a reign of terror, repeatedly purging the National Convention and the population at large of anyone deemed an enemy of the Republic. The Jacobins held sway for nearly a year before Robespierre overplayed his hand and was himself arrested and executed for treason. Deprived of its leadership, the Jacobin Club was closed and outlawed in November 1794. How's it going, Sarah? Thank you for the 5 stream streak. That's the game we're playing. Made you think of an ad you hear in Cyberpunk that goes Rage, Fury, Carnage, Brute, follow your instincts. Choom, no. I think I remember that ad actually. But yeah, follow your instincts.
Barbarous routine. Without it, there is no break strong enough for crime. Who told you this? Have you calculated all the gears by which penal law can act on human sensibility? Alas, before...
I guess I better put some...
How much longer must we wait? I do have other business to tend to.
Just a little bit
the
longer.
desire to live.
Grandmaster wants the political all will be made clear.
I don't like it. The plan is still too vulnerable. And let's not forget, Baphomet is still out there somewhere, waiting to burn us all at the stake.
Told me. You haven't heard yet, then?
Heard what?
Lafreniere is dead. Hours ago, in fact. Assassins.
That seems convenient.
That's the thing about assassins. Point them at a Templar conspiracy. They ask no questions. All right for the kill. Predictable that way. Come, we'll fetch the captain and get started.
It's everywhere and it's really loud. You gotta mod replaces one of the ads with a spinning cat meme. That's pretty amazing. There's mods for everything, it seems.
You finished?
Near enough. Now here's the thing. I can go on like this all day. But you got an hour left in you? 2 at the most. Half if I bring out the sharp bits. So why not skip the end game and go directly to me? Tell me where it is, and all this can be over.
Luxembourg.
What was that?
Palais de Luxembourg.
You're a smart man.
Roy, clean up your mess. It's time.
Be right there.
Ah!
You heard the weasel, boys?
Did you really throw him out the window?
Trash belongs in the gutter.
Sloppy. Someone might have seen.
Who? My boys are watching the whole place. They'll deal with any good Samaritans.
They better. The Grandmaster won't be happy if the whole plan comes unraveled because of one dead peon.
What? How the fuck did they not see me? I mean, I kind of like, you know, was like covering here slightly, and if you cover, then they don't see you like walking by so quickly, but I wasn't really successfully covering. I kind of miscalculated where to go. But yeah, they walked right past me. Amazing.
I trust you can get this information into the proper hands, Monsieur le Belfier. Of course.
Like they have horse blinders on. Yeah, no peripheral vision, it seems.
I told you I can make him talk.
You've done well, Captain. Marine?
Starve them. Through famine and fury, they will see their false masters for what they are, but do it gradually. Too quickly and will draw the wrong sort of attention, yes?
What you're asking will take at least a year, Grandmaster. If not 2.
The great work requires patience, my friend. If Paris must suffer a while longer so the world might be remade, then so be it.
Why not just kill him and be done with it? One of my boys, a knife, a dark hallway. Easy peasy.
We want a condemned man, Captain, not a martyr. Have patience.
Respectfully, Grandmaster, patience is well and fine. But the longer we wait, the greater the chance of discovery.
Well, the assassins already found Siver and the Wadetun.
Oh, Siver and Leroy already served their purpose. Their destruction, while inconvenient, is no obstacle. And the assassins have already proved useful when properly led.
What about the Delasser brat? She could be dangerous if she manages to rally the old guard.
That situation will be resolved.
How so?
Mademoiselle de la Serre will soon be on her way to l'Hôtel Voisin, eager to speak with Monsieur Lafreniere. Sadly, Monsieur Lafreniere has nothing left to say.
Please.
Clever, Grandmaster. But you've had your brush with the assassins as well. Respectfully, you won't always be so lucky.
Quite right. I shall leave the execution of our work to you good ladies and gentlemen. For my part, I shall retire to the sanctuary and await the final fate. Will that satisfy you, Captain?
I'll see the watch triple.
Very well. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Go on, we'll lock up down here and go for a pint.
Stop him! He's a royalist spy! Find the spy!
No spies escaping on my watch.
Did he make a sharp turn somewhere?
Catch him!
Don't let the spy escape.
I won't ask you again.
You tell me.
I don't take kindly to being
It's gone
attacked.
too far now. Give me their names or I'll cut you open.
No.
There we go. Sequence 1, Memory 1 completed. Post sync. But yeah, as the story indicates, like all of the events are kind of like really happening back to back here, and there's like a lot of urgency to it. So now pretty much instantly we have to go help and try to save Elise from the Templar ambush. So yeah, we're gonna carry on with the main story. It's like pretty much the next day that it's taking place. Thank you, Aura. Hello there, Alex Menderick, welcome in. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome into all of you raiders. To some AC Unity. We're playing, yeah, Unity in the order of history. And right now we're doing a bit of main story. Hunting some targets and whatnot. How was your stream?
Un nouveau client.
Hello there, Alex. I'm doing very well, thank you. Having a nice stream so far. Making some good progress. You have Unity, but you've never played it. Gotcha. Was it one of those games you got for free? Because remember that they gave Unity away when the Notre Dame building was burning. Did you get it then? Was going good? Played some of The Last of Us? Oh, very nice. I hope you had a good time with the game. How did it go? You're doing a challenge, but your run ended? Oh. Or your run died? Gotcha. What kind of challenge did you do with the game? But yeah, definitely better luck next time. I hope you can get it then. And yeah, I did finish The Last of Us Part 2 recently, and I absolutely love the game, I have to say. I really like the way it ended too. You know, the way it really makes you like very conflicted about Ellie's actions. But yeah, one of the best cinematic games I've played. And yeah, for anyone who hasn't checked out Alex channel before, there's a shout out in chat. Currently playing some of The Last of Us Part 2 and definitely likes to do challenge runs for the games as well. You got it in a bundle with 5 other AC games. Gotcha. Yeah, that's true, there's like kind of like different bundles for the AC games, sometimes like sorted by, I guess, games that belong together, like the Ezio trilogy, or sometimes it's also like the Colonial games bundled together. So you're doing kill all, no stealth, everything on grounded, but resources are moderate. Damn, that sounds quite tough. Because stealth can be, you know, making things definitely easier sometimes. If things are, you know, escalating, that will be tricky, I reckon. especially if you kill like everybody. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was hands down one of the best games I've played. And yeah, it's definitely one of those games I wouldn't mind revisiting with a challenge either. I mean, I would love to try the grounded difficulty, just like, you know, regular playthrough with grounded. Would be quite nice, I think. Because the game is already quite immersive and realistic as it is. But yeah, you know, like getting even more immersion out of it would be nice.
Surpris. C'est une tradition dépassée, vieillotte. Quel plaisir de te voir, citoyen. Une bonne idée, certes, mais...
Diverti? En voulez-vous plus?
Hate losing runs with stupid shit. Yeah, I don't blame you. I reckon there's like a lot that can go wrong that you don't really plan on happening. One of my streamer friends, I'm in a bear suit, he also likes to do challenge runs, including for the Last of Us games, especially the first one. And I think he's done like a permadeath run with the first game, and he was kind of like hiding behind a car. And then Ellie was moving and kind of like pushing him out of cover, which meant that the sniper had like, you know, the ability to shoot him in like one hit, which ended his entire run. So stuff like that can definitely be unpredictable sometimes, I reckon. I can imagine that, you know, taking your time and really getting a lot of resources, or as many as you can get, would definitely be key for grounded difficulty. But yeah, I don't mind that, you know, kind of like taking my time and being patient. That's the other thing, yeah, I reckon, you know, like knowing where you find specific stuff, because I definitely don't do that. Like having only ever played the games once, I don't remember too much about where to find specific gear. I'm definitely down for the challenge. So yeah, whenever I replay the game, which will probably be a while, I would love to try that challenge. Right, so it's the next day, and we're gonna try to save Elise from a Templar ambush.
Elise? Elise! Elise! Damn it. Where was it? L'hôtel voisin? Merde.
Je parie qu'il va se rompre le cou.
We found the Boulevard des Théâtres. Thanks to Jean-Baptiste Nicolet and his royally approved theatre, dubbed Spectacle de Grand Danseur et Sauteur de Roi, the Boulevard du Temple in the north of Paris developed into what could be called a continuous fair. The theatre brought in all types of entertainment, along with cafes, caterers and wine merchants. In addition to shows inside the venue, actors were hired to play out small scenarios called parades on a balcony in front of a theatre in order to attract spectators. The construction of several theatres towards the end of the 18th century, no less than 16 new theatres built between 1774 and 1789, prompted the establishment of entertainment networks that became ongoing fairs. The revolution merely expedited this desire to free the theatre from the oppression of an ancient regime that prevented the public from expressing itself. At the National Convention, Robespierre commended the educational side of theatrical arts And on January 13th, 1791, the National Assembly abolished royal privileges, unchecked the theatre, and acknowledged as human rights Offa's royalties, which had been written off on August 4th, 1789, along with other privileges. That's a lot of theaters being, built between 74 and 89. Like a theater every new year, pretty much.
What's going on? Where is Monsieur Lafrenière?
He's dead.
What?
Go! I'll explain later!
Get her! Cut them off! Kill her!
Ma parole, j'aurais tout vu. No way past this one.
Shall we?
Let's.
Horson! Smash her!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure how to get out again.
I'll climb up and take a look.
Any bright ideas?
Catch them!
Where do we go?
Oh yeah, one lockpick remaining and a 3-star difficulty lock. Easy, right?
That's a bread knife, my lord. Do you mean to butter me?
You know what? I wouldn't mind buttering you.
Dead end!
Can't see a damn thing in here.
How the hell do we get out? They must be in here somewhere. Over there! No! Wait! Damn it! That's Claude! Find them! Where are they? Oh, for Christ! Oh! Ah!
It's kind of funny how you can berserk dart them mid-combat, which kind of like stuns him, and then you have a chance to kind of like assassinate them again.
Hey! Bloody royalist! Ah! He'll slow down. Be ready.
How do we get out of here? Stubborn, aren't you?
Get the bastard!
Any bright ideas?
Van Love, Your Honor. If a man won't scale the nearest building to find an escape route through a hedge maze for you, he doesn't love you. It's very specific. But yes, I agree. I do that all the time for Levy.
Where to?
I mean, who doesn't?
Two of them up ahead.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend.
What the... Nah. Did the game got rid of my freaking optional objective here? Totally didn't it? Can I still do the double assassinations? I hate when that shit happens.
What's this bloody game?
Yeah. Great, now I have to replay the entire mission. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna just see if checkpoint restart puts me further, but I don't think so.
Two of them up ahead.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend.
In love, try leeches. It will suck the love right out of you. Ah, your husband does that too, Aura? I know there was a method to the madness. That is love.
What are you doing here? No way past this one.
Shall we?
What's wrong?
Not sure.
I'll climb up and take a look.
Just a second. You're lost.
I'm trying to get the freaking double assassinations done, Elise.
Where to?
Catch them!
Where do we go?
Écoute ma faute.
Well then, are you coming, Elise? What the fuck are you doing?
Where do we go?
Maybe follow me. Dude.
Just admit it. You're lost.
Yeah, I'm totally lost. It's not like you refuse to move. Thank fuck she's doing it.
Any bright ideas?
I have a pretty bright idea. Looks somewhere like this.
Two of them up ahead.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend.
Wow, handle him.
Hold it! A word, citizen! Stop him! Right there! After him! You won't shake me! There you are!
I think I got Elise in a bit of a pickle. Maybe I got a bit too angry there with Elise. Maybe. She almost died. Gets into a fight. What's wrong? Nothing, clearly. Everything's just dandy. That's it for you. Time to get some rest finally. No worries, Dr. Darling. I hope you have a good rest and a good night. And thank you for being here. Catch you next time. Also, Lova Babs, welcome in. Good evening. You see, I'm being mean to myself again. I don't know what you mean. I would never. I would never be the agent of my own destruction.
We're clear. There's a bigger group coming up, though.
Hope you're having a nice day, Babs.
See a young woman come through here?
No. Désolé.
I'll get you right in! You won't escape me! There you go!
Wait! Snipers, we'll get him!
Jesus, Elise. What are you doing? She just runs forward. Leaves him behind.
We're looking for a woman. Red hair, armed with sword and pistol. She may not have been alone.
Looks like the last of them.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, that works.
They can't have gotten far. Find them!
Go on. I'll distract them. Trust me. Meet me tomorrow at Café Théâtre. I'll explain everything.
You're mad. I'll be there.
I may be a little late.
Pitié, ne me tuez pas. Ma femme est malade. Je veux juste... Ne perdez rien pour attendre.
J'en ai trop, je m'en vais.
Patience, l'ami.
I had only 2 or 10 beers.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was muted there for a second. But yeah, glad to hear that you're doing well, Babs. And Unity is going very good. Now that we finished our playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2, we return to our historical chronology project. And yeah, Unity takes place during the French Revolution. So kind of like starts in 1789. And yeah, it goes on for quite a few years actually. Up until like 1820 or so. So it covers quite a bit of time. Beyond just the French Revolution. And at this point, we are still pretty early into the playthrough. About 27% total percentage. But main story-wise, we're actually quite advanced already, like almost halfway through. But that's because a lot of the main story takes place in the early years of the revolution. And yeah, the side content will cover like more of the later years of it. But yeah, it's going pretty good. We're kind of like doing a small challenge, I guess. We're playing without fast traveling at all. And we also have to get all the optional objectives that you can do in missions. So yeah, if I like any extra parameters you have to fulfill, then we're gonna do them. But it's pretty light on the challenge. I'd rather just, I'm like more focusing on the historical kind of like events and background information and all that kind of stuff. Similar to other AC games, this one of course also has a database where you can kind of like investigate you know, people entries. And there's also one for, you know, like buildings and all that. Of course, you can read up about Notre Dame, for instance. So we're kind of like also reading all of the entries in the game. And kind of like learning a bit about, yeah, Paris and this time. You always did like the crowd events in this game. I don't mind them because they add a bit of a dynamic, I guess, you know, to the game world events. Of course, you know, a bit repetitive after a while, but that's still nice to kind of like make the game and the world feel more alive, I guess.
Vous êtes un saltimbanque?
We found the Hotel Fibeux. A spectacular accumulation of stouts, the overall inconsistency of which gives the edifice its charm. The site was chosen by Charles V for his Hotel Saint-Paul, away from the bustle of the Louvre. In 1676, parliamentary advisor Gaspard Fibeux commissioned Jules Hardouin Mansart, him again, to draw plans for his new abode. Fibeux was a charming and popular poet, friend of Jean de La Fontaine and Madame de Sévigné. He was also Councillor of State and Chancellor to Queen Maria Theresa, the wife of Louis XIV. Hardly surprisingly, financial means were no obstacle. Yeah, not until Louis XVI were finances any obstacle whatsoever, until the French started financing the American War for Independence and had to kind of like go in depth for it. Alright, so the same style as the earlier missions today, they still are happening back to back. The last mission took place on the 1st of April and the next 3 missions will all take place on the next day, really. Église Les Célestins. This church was built in 1352, funded by Pope Celestin V from his own funds. The chapel once held the hearts of Henry II, Francis II, and Henry III, but by 1792 the church was no more and its gardens had become a barracks. The hearts of the kings were safely transferred to the Louvre, to Saint Denis, and to the Museum of Versailles. And there was you thinking the royals were heartless. Well, technically they didn't exist anymore, so the heart didn't really belong to them. Technically. But yes, once upon a time they did have a physical heart, Sean.
Tomfoolery. Bloody vanished, he has. That's him. Well, what a surprise to meet.
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en penser.
The Pont Marie was named after its engineer, Christophe Marie, and not the Holy Virgin, who appealed to Henry IV to build a double wooden bridge across the Ile Saint-Louis. Despite Henry's assassination, the project continued, and the bridge would later be renovated in stone. The enterprising Marie completed his assignment after collecting 20 years of toll charges, and he was also tasked with creating the quays that encircled the island and plotting its streets. The first stone of the North Bridge was laid on October 11th, 1614, and would be completed in 1630. In 1658, part of the bridge and the houses built atop it were destroyed by a flood, an all too common disaster in Paris at the time. About the time of the Revolution, the last remaining houses were demolished. kind of funny how many bridges they built in Paris with houses on them that just eventually started to collapse. And it happened over and over again. At some point you would think like, when are you learning? It's your turn to take a nap. Thanks for the stream. Catch you next time. No worries whatsoever, Aura. Catch you next time. I hope you have a good rest. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And see you next time.
Un homme bien étrange.
Alright, time to meet up with Elise. Let's also change our weapon here. I want to go back to a regular one-handed sword. Let's go with a rapier. This officer's sword is largely ceremonial, but still quite effective in a pinch. Already, sequence 7. A cautious alliance. Elise is out of leads, out of allies, and out of time. Convince her to join forces with the Brotherhood to find her father's killer.
So,
seems you've been busy.
Tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
I've seen him.
What? When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Do you trust me? I haven't changed that much, Elise. I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear the warfare.
Offer may be a bit strong.
Is that?
Bloody Templar.
What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau. Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by François de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parley, my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard. I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek. Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno, perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
Yeah, much to talk about, and also have a look that Elise is not being, you know, killed by any other assassin.
That went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll find him? After all this time?
His luck won't last forever. François Germain believed La Première was...
François Germain?
Yes?
Where is he?
His shop's on Rue Saint-Antoine. Why? What the... Elise?
Slow down! What are you doing? Wait for me! Where are you going?
J'imagine que c'est dangereux.
Elise!
What was that about?
Oh no. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the Order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I.
Boy can never be too certain with a sage. You think they're dead and all of a sudden they're back and reborn.
Empty.
Upstairs. That's where his workshop was.
Let's go.
It might not even be the same Germain.
Tall, grey hair, eyes 2 different colors.
All right, perhaps it is the same Germain.
Looks like no one's home. Elise.
Don't tell me. It's a trap.
Well, look who it is. Kill them!
Firing yet? Need a bomb.
That was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit more blood this time around.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could do that. Well, now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look.
It's him. The bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau as soon as... I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was a bit confused here because they throw in the quote at the very beginning here, but that wasn't there before. I blame Shay. Me too, Elaine. It doesn't matter what for, really. You can blame Shay for many things. Out of peanut butter, blame Shay. Got your dad killed, blame Shay. What is wrong with me, Seraph? I don't know. What about you, Vo?
You are utterly ridiculous.
You're a bit ridiculous, innit? Hello, cutting in here at the beginning because this is big news. It's not terribly often we get eyes on a Grandmaster, even one who's been dead for a couple of centuries. And a sage to boot? This is massive potential, and we're going to need to keep on him and find out what really happened to him. All the historical documentation I can find says he died in 1791, which, unless Arno invented time travel, means that the historical record is bollocks. I mean, technically he was still in 91, so he still can die in that year, right? And we're still like in April of 91, so plenty of time. Update. Well, I don't think we need to worry about the Templars finding his remains now. Templar 0, Assassins the match.
Stay down!
Blame Shay? Try leeches.
Watch out!
Initiate, this is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. Francois Thomas Germain, Grand Master of the Templars and a Sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second Sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. Troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grand Master, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
Alrighty. So. This is going to be where we continue tomorrow with more of Unity. But yeah, we're gonna do 2 more main story missions. So the meeting with Mirabeau and then the confrontation with Belek. And then we're gonna focus quite a bit more on the side content for quite a while. Because that will finish the year 91, I'm quite certain. At least main story wise it will. But yeah, so after the next 2 missions are done, we're gonna do some Paris stories, then we also get started on the murder mysteries finally. And yeah, we're also gonna do some social club mission as well as 1 more co-op mission, which is the food chain. This one right here. And that's gonna be the last side mission before we go back to the main story again. But yeah, I'm gonna anticipate that tomorrow's gonna be primarily side content, whereas tonight has been primarily main story. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan for tonight. This is gonna be everything I will be doing and covering. Hello there, Eric. Welcome in, dude. And no need to be sorry or, you know, apologize for lurking. I really appreciate the lurks. You're wondering if this is a remake of Unity. Graphics seem better than what you played it 10 years ago. It's funny that you say that.
Is good Texas. That's my motto.
That's also my motto. No Texas is good Texas. It's funny that you mentioned that because another person was also coming in and saying the same thing, like why the game looks so good. I think honestly, I mean, I'm running the game at max graphical settings. I doubt that many people have done that, you know, back when the game launched like 10 years ago. And I'm also having the benefit of having a pretty decent system now. So I can run the game very smoothly at like, you know, 60 FPS with like highest settings. But I guess like things like soft shadows, which are like NVIDIA exclusive, as well as HBO Plus and TXAA. Those are all things you only get with NVIDIA graphic cards, so it would have been like super extensive back then to use, so I reckon that might be part of it. But yeah, this is like the base version. I don't have any mods installed or anything like that. Just the game with a high setting, 60 FPS. But I agree, it looks really nice. It's also the first time I'm actually running the game at the high settings too. Because before that my system would have definitely struggled a little bit actually. But yeah, now it's not much of a biggie. But yeah, all my previous streams have never really ran the game at the highest settings actually. Ending the stream, try leeches. Better graphics, try leeches. The solution for everything really. Also for world peace and hunger. Just try leeches. Cheers, Eric. Yeah, I agree. This game is still so freaking gorgeous. Holds up so well. But yeah, what really helps it is that the game doesn't have a dynamic day-night cycle, but rather it has what is called baked-in lighting. So if the time of the day is static, but that means they could really like make you know, the game look extremely good. There's things like clouds, I guess, every now and then happening, but the time of the day is set for to the same time. It's something that AC1 has also done. It was always like the same time of the day, but that's why the game actually holds up so well too. Like AC1 looks surprisingly good nowadays, still. For a game from like 2007. But yeah, so this is gonna be it for tonight. Let's go ahead and quit the desktop. Let's have a look to see if anybody's online that we could be raiding tonight. No worries, Eric. Thank you for being here, dude. And thank you everyone so much for joining us today as well. As I said, we're gonna be back tomorrow afternoon for a longer stream. So we're gonna be able to do some really good progress with the side content as well. Getting back into that. And yeah, tonight we're gonna go and raid over to Amita, who's playing a bit of Horizon Forbidden West. It's his first ever playthrough of the game. If you would like to come along with a raid, then feel free to copy and paste the raid emotes that I put into chat. Assassino, try leeches. Assassino.
Assassino! Assassino! Assassino!
That's a lot of the same Assassino.
Assassino!
Cesari's presence is too strong.
Assassino! Assassino!
Assassino.
Assassino!
Assassino. Citizen?
Citizen.
Citizen.
The citizens.
Citizen.
Citizens.
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 Goodbye, citizens.
Raid from Crooked.